We live, we live. Of course, it's not the set time, but I just had caught the spirit, caught the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit. So we are here Tuesday, Tuesday afternoon, just random, just on some randoms. Campaign trail, y'all seen the title. I don't know if you checked out my Instagram latest little post I put on Instagram about this subject. Um, yeah, man, it's just up. It's just that time. It's time to show and prove. Time to put the pressure where pressure's supposed to be put. Um, it's time for a whole lot of stuff. So you see the topic right here. Say my rich and famous rap peers. My rich and famous. Not saying all my rap peers. My rich and famous rap peers of my generation, of my section, of my coast, my state, my county, my rich and famous rap peers are weak. Weak. So I'm gonna give y'all some definitions, some divine revelation definitions of what devil means versus what Satan means, what a devil is compared to what a Satan is, and why, the nation, you see the man, the leader, the eternal leader of our nation. That's he gonna get a definition. Of course, I'm gonna go into it, but this was all sparked and inspired by some recent posts like TMZ. I mean, they doing that on purpose. They trying to set up, they trying to set our rich and famous weak rap peers out there, just like they doing Diddy, because they want us to attack them. You know, some of us might need to be attacked. Some might need to be, kept quiet about, but that's what we're doing right now. And I'll talk about why I'm speaking and who I'm speaking about after we watch these clips.
We can say a devil cat out there, a devil element, a devil we could call most any grafted thing a devil, you see. But actually when we say Satan, we mean a man or a people that their wickedness is not, say, confined to themselves. It spreads, and the others is affected by their wickedness.
So he's saying the difference between a devil and a Satan. A devil is a man or a woman or people whose weakness and wickedness is the same thing. Wickedness is just a form of a display, a demonstration of certain weakness. So a devil is one whose weakness or wickedness is just confined to themselves, right? If you got certain weakness or you got certain addiction or whatever, and you keep it to yourself, that's a devil. As opposed to a Satan. A Satan is one who spreads his or her weakness or wickedness to others, especially one that seeks to spread their weaknesses and wickednesses to others. Especially if you're rich and famous and influential. You're a leader. You're a leader. So I'm going to back this little part up where it says this right here on Twitter, where Ice Cube was responding to Candace Owens. And he said, we called it reality rap, as opposed to she saying gangster rap was invented or created by the government or something like that to destroy our people. He said, we called it reality rap. The industry coined it gangster rap. The fans wanted gangster rap, and that's what they got. So you will hear people like that, especially Cube. I personally have never heard Cube apologize for his negative role in being a tool and an instrument for the enemy, for the real Satans. I've never heard him apologize for that. I heard just about everybody else apologize for their role, knowing that they was used for that. But saying that the fans wanted, this is what the fans wanted, that's a weak, lame satanic excuse, hypocrite satanic excuse. Because now we living in the Kamala Harris rainbow, pro rainbow. So half of America damn near wants rainbow. Why you ain't giving the fans rainbow rap? Why you ain't giving the fans pedo rap? Because you don't want it. So to try to use the excuse that we did this and did that because that's what the fans want. Are you a follower of the fans, or are you supposed to be a leader of the fans? Are you a boss, or are you an employee? So see how they try to, duck and dodge when it's convenient, when it's time to hold them accountable for the benefits that they got from misleading and negatively influencing the fans. No, I thought you were supposed to lead the fans in whatever direction that they're supposed to go. It's not about what they want. That half of the United States want rainbow. Why you ain't giving them rainbow? Because you don't want it. So you giving them what you want. So it's my job to set these clowns out there like that, because they're not taking accountability. And this video right here, I had Snoop, celebrating his birthday, I think 53rd birthday, and TMZ posted up. But I took all of them down because I don't want no type of copyright strikes or nothing like that. But they make sure that they set it out there publicly, especially like TMZ, and they want to flood our children and our minds with it like it's okay. But now when people like myself come on and hold them accountable, okay, since it's okay, and you're publicly spreading that weakness, spreading those vices, promoting and advertising them vices, okay, let's talk about it. Since you claim that, the nation or the Minister Farrakhan or whatever is your leader, you claim Jesus or Christ, or, let's talk about it now. So right here, you see the Cube Twitter quote. We called it reality rap, but the industry coined it gangster rap. Okay, I thought I started this gangster-ish. But this the mother effing thanks I get. So first, now it's the media, but now, when you doing your raps and you choosing to write about what you want to write about, you say you started this gangster. You didn't say I started this reality rap-ish. I started this gangster-ish. Okay. So it's my duty to set it out there, and this is the season for catching the vapors. Rest in peace, Biz Markie. But this is the season. Y'all about to see a whole wave of pressure like you never seen before. That y'all never seen before. And some of it's so long overdue, but some of us is so refreshing to see and hear and know that people like myself, Brother Cam, finally get to, do his stuff and do his stuff that they know I've been dying to be able to do for decades. So, that's what they say. That's what the people want. That's what the fans want. That's a lie. That's what you want to do. That's what you want and what you love, because you have become a devil or a Satan, right? So I'm like I say, you're going to see like little blacked out clips because I actually had to edit this and pull out the videos of like this. It was Snoop and strip club stuff. And you got your wife there. You 50 something years old, 53 years old. And you got TMZ promoting it. You got the, you got the Olympics, you had this, you had the Super Bowls and all that. And so that's what you want us to see. This is what you want to be the norm, right? It's not what the fans want. Is what you want. So you want the fans to believe that it's okay so that they won't look at you like the devil or the weak Satan or whatever that you are. So my job is to call it on out. Let's keep watching.
People that their wickedness is not, say, confined to themselves. It spreads. And the others is affected by their wickedness.
Look at how wicked you are. Liars and thieves, you. Murderers and gamblers and homemongers and freaks and fornicators and adulterers.
See where it's blacked out right there? I had that TMZ footage of them in a strip club at Snoop's wife's strip club, you know what I'm saying, with all these young girls, these young black and look like maybe Latino girls. This is a young girl sport. Why you ain't got no 53-year-old strippers? Why are you still using your influence to influence the youth, the young minds of these young pretty girls that could be doing something else with their body and their time and their mind? Right? Why is it going like that? Because, like what the minister is saying, this is why.
It's an adulteress. This is you, my own flesh and blood. You have been made devils. The church don't have no power to straighten you out with your freak self. Coke using, reefer smoking, pill popping, heroin shooting self. You a damn devil.
Damn devil, right? So you either is or you ain't. This man right here that's talking is either right or he's wrong. He's either your leader that you've been claiming it was your leader for the last 2 or 3 decades, or he ain't. Somebody switching up. Somebody changing. I ain't heard Farrakhan changing up. I ain't heard him changing his position. And listen to how he talking. For everybody that said that they got a problem with Candace Owens and how Candace Owens talks about black people, Candace Owens ain't never talked harder or worse or more critical against black people than this man. Why he ain't a sellout? You know what I'm saying? Why he ain't a sellout? Why you got a problem with Candace Owens because she got a white husband? Yeah, I got a problem with that too, but I don't got nothing to do with the truth that she telling against black devils, against what we doing, right? Ain't it 500,000 terminations, Planned Parenthood terminations in America alone by our own women per year? Over 30 million in total. That's not monstrous. That's not monstrous.
Somebody gotta straighten you out. You are such wicked people today, black people, that you have no more love and respect for God, for yourself, for your mother, for your father, for your elders, for your own life.
Man, no respect for nothing, no respect for righteous authority or righteous law, morals, righteous principles, integrity, honor, no more respect. So I can't do nothing. All I can get on here and do is this, share this, get the blood off my hands. This is all this is. This is all I can do because I know what time it is. I know what season it is. I know what God it is. I know what devil it is. I know what's going to happen right after these words that you hear. Because that man already has been quiet. He's quiet now. So we are the last echo that you finna hear. We are the last echo. His followers are the last echo of grace that you're going to ever hear.
Yourself enjoy. You enjoying yourself. Life, you yourself enjoy.
Say you delete yourself enjoy. Having fun. We grown men, we grandfathers. We don't have nothing better to do with our time than mischief making and negatively affecting the minds of our youth.
And respect for God, for yourself, for your mother, for your father, for your elders, for your own life. You yourself enjoy. You enjoying yourself.
Why was it important for It's My Ego to have such a visual to it, like such a video? I wanted to have fun.
You hear that? Let me bring that beat back. They got a fair use right there. The whole thing, fair use for all these clips. Why is it important for, It's My Ego? That's the title for one thing, but then what's the significance of the video and the visuals, Ice Cube?
Why was it important for It's My Ego to have such a visual to it, like such a video? I wanted to have fun. You know, I wanted to bring fun back to hip hop. You know, it's a fun video. And, you know, the song, you know, a lot of people think ego is a bad thing, but, you know, you should celebrate your ego. You know, it makes you unique. We don't all want to be the same, so that would be boring. So
he said you should celebrate your ego. We don't all want to be the same. He said ego is your real identity. And if you didn't celebrate your ego, it would be boring. Anytime you hear an adult say the word boring or I'm bored, they are not an adult. That is a child. Adults don't get bored. Adults get to work. Adults get to study, and adults actually strive, you know, to improve themselves. Adults don't have spare time or spare idle mind or whatever to get bored or even say something is boring. Adults is going to find something to build and something to improve on and something to grow. He said he did it because it was fun. Fun. I want to have fun. I want this music and is okay. To you as a 55-year-old man, your idea of fun is showing, I guess, young little girls stripping and rainbow girls, you know, licking on other girls, and you know, fun is just because you're doing it in a comedic sense. That's not poison. Just because you're promoting, you know, rainbow stuff in a comedic sense, that's not poison. Just because you promoting stripping and holding sticks in the church, that's supposed to be okay because you claiming it's a comedy. Who do you think you fooling? Who you think you fooling? God, his angels, the laws of divine justice? Yeah, you fooling ninjas. You fooling the fans that want weakness anyway. They want what you want, but you're exploiting them. They want what you want. They want to be able to dance and say, my leader said it was okay. My leader, you know, he met with Farrakhan and Farrakhan didn't say nothing against him and blah. They want to be able to use them excuses. So that's why these real followers of Farrakhan gonna give you the real, gonna check you, gonna get your blood off our hands, and we're gonna be the last echoes of Farrakhan that y'all hear before the wrath of God.
You know, a lot of people think ego is a bad thing, but, you know, you should celebrate your ego. You know, it makes you unique. We don't all want to be the same, so that would be boring. So be yourself, celebrate who you are, be proud of yourself, proud of your ego. It's not a bad thing, it's actually a good thing.
Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. It is not good that you think more of yourself than you should. And
so you heard what he said. He said it's a good thing. And then I put the clip of his, I guess, former leader, so-called leader, Farrakhan, that said ego-driven leaders will be a thing of the past because the masses are tired. I mean, if y'all follow Minister Farrakhan, and y'all done heard way worse quotes from him about the ego. How the ego is a direct, damn near manifestation of Satan. Satan. Ego is directly connected with Satan. But now you got a leader, a rap leader, that's telling you, celebrate your ego. Ego is a good thing. It reminds me of that Eddie Murphy on Vampire in Brooklyn. Evil is good. Good is evil. Evil is good. Like, nigga, where you getting this from? It's not from Farrakhan, so you don't believe in him no more, right? Now you just believe in your ego. You believe in your power, your fame, your influence, your riches, the history of being comfortable and people looking up to you. Well, guess what? It's David and Goliath time. It's a lot of Goliaths out here, big Don, mega rich, super powerful, you know, kings of the, and it's a few cold little Davids out here that got 5 smooth stones in their slingshot. All they need is one. They don't care what you feel. They don't care if the worshipers of Goliath is saying, y'all little Davids is haters. Y'all haters. Why y'all so bitter against Goliath? Goliath treats us good. What did Goliath ever do to you? Like, that's right. Well, just keep watching. Keep watching your big giant statue Goliath that you're worshiping. Keep your eyes peeled. Let me back this up a little bit.
Goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. It is not good that you think more of yourself than you should. And this is why Elijah Muhammad said the man is a devil, because he thinks he is better than everybody else.
Bow down to a ninja that's greater than you. He thinks he's better than everybody else. This is why you never hear the slave masters, former slave masters, apologize for slavery. They won't ever acknowledge that they violated you, or that they failed you, or that they poisoned you, or that they, harmed you. They got to act like you tripping, that you should be grateful and thankful. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm talking about. It's going to get worse and worse. I'm just putting it out measure by measure, just to give them heads up, to let them know that they know what's coming. They know what's coming. It's not just from an individual. It's just me. I'm a little mouthpiece or whatever, but they know what's coming.
A rich man thinks he's better because he got more money in his pocket. When did money produce character?
When did money produce character? Rich men think he better because he got money. When did money ever produce character? All y'all Christians out there that got the cross on your neck, Matthew 19, 23 and 24, when Jesus said to his disciples, truly I say to you that a rich man shall hardly ever enter into the kingdom of heaven. Again, let me say that again in the next verse. It's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for your rich heroes and idols to enter into the kingdom of God. So which one you want to be with? You want to be with the rich ones that's not gonna, their destination, their final destination is not the kingdom of God. So if you following them, then yours ain't either, right? But at least they get to enjoy the kingdom of earth. They in heaven right here, living off your worshiping of them and your money that you giving them to see them. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna get nothing from them, and you're not gonna get nothing after this, because if you're a Christian, because you supporting the rich man. You're supporting the ones that's clearly going against everything that your Bible say. So now you going against what your Bible say, because you see these leaders going against what your Bible say, and they making it seem like, well, ain't nothing happening to them. That's the same way Eve bit that forbidden fruit, right? She might have been scared at first, but then as soon as she took that bite and seen that she didn't die in the way that she thought she was supposed to die, oh, ain't nothing wrong with this. I see that this is good. Evil is good. The ego is good. So not only am I going to teach against what my leader and guide and God taught me, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to infect you with it. I'm going to now spread my new theology, philosophy of ego is good, and we should celebrate the ego. And I'm going to write a song about it and do a video about it. And I have you consume it, because evil is good. Ego is good.
See where it says that God set his hand against the wealth of Pharaoh. Because the children of Israel were enamored by the wealth of Pharaoh. And he buys you very easily. So he can offer you $1 million to carry on foolishness. And look at you. You're rapping. Then when the $1 million goes down, he gives it to you. And then he takes it right back.
And then he takes it right back. You see what's going on with Diddy and everybody that's about to be going where Diddy is going. Why would people be quiet? Why would they start cooperating and being quiet? If you know this is foul, you know this is abominations. Why is people acting like it's okay now? That's part of the ego. That's part of what fans want. The fans want freak offs. The fans want freak offs. So you said you give the fans what they want. Why are you not promoting freak offs? Why are you not promoting rainbow? Or are you? I mean, because in the I'm talking about Cube in this one, in the It's My Ego video, he got some female rainbow representation. So I guess you are, right? At 55 years old, you got still got some females in bikinis or whatever. That's black women. Are they 55 years old girls or them 20-some-year-old girls or something? Why are you influencing the youth when you know better? Why are you negatively influencing the youth, trying to call it comedy and fun? Fun. Freak-offs is fun to the freaks. Pedo stuff is fun to the pedos, right? Controlled substances is fun, right? Gang banging is fun to the bangers. Like, what? Just because somebody wants to do something, you're supposed to give it to them. That's why you have been judged. That's why you have been judged. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Brother Cam, and among others, is just my field, and this is my backyard. So I got to clean up my own verbally before I go anywhere else. So I got to thoroughly go on record letting you know my position, calling out names, no more, subtle hints, because the grace is over with. The final call for all of that diplomatic stuff is over with. I ain't got no diplomatic talk for none of these clowns. You clowns. You really worse than that. But, if you didn't choose to use your money and your fame helping who you should have helped, when you should have helped them, and how you should have helped them, then okay, well, you're using it for Satan. You're using it to negatively spread your weakness to others. So that's where we at with it. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. That's all I can say. I'm so glad. I'm so thankful to Allah, to the God, the Most High, whatever name we call him. Man, I'm so thankful that he blessed me to endure and live long enough and withstand all this to where I can be saying what I'm saying. I don't know how many days or whatever that he allowed me to get this off, and how far he'll allow me in this season to get at who is going to be got at. But right now, I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful. This, you don't know. It feel like, you institutionalize like a dream. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that been locked up for 20 or 30 years, like, you like, man, is this a dream? Am I dreaming that I'm able to finally be out the cage and off the chain and out the, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to digest it. But it's a terrible day. It's a terrible day for them enemies, for them sellouts. It's the worst. It's the worst. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't want to talk too long. What's that? 30 minutes. If y'all want to hop on here with me, man, I seen some comments. I had to delete one or two of them because people just try to distract you when they see that you in the spirit and you got a specific topic and subject that you got to finish. Now, if you want to say something about some other subject that, you're free to do that. There go the StreamYard link. Elmatic, salute. Elmatic, unplug them. Yep, would like to join on your live. Yep. Come on, there go the link. I just sent the link. All you got to do is hit it. Hop on with me. It's going up.
Can I throw up my dog?
This is what we really doing.
Can I throw up my dog?
We're going to let you know what the W really represents. Whoop. 2024, 2025. It's about to get so ugly for them. It's going to get so beautiful for us. That's why I like the Bible and all that say the poor, despised, rejected, the masses, they heard Jesus gladly. They heard these disciples gladly. Yeah, boy. The Josephs finally got out. The little Josephs that got through in the prison, in the dungeon, in the well, got sold out by their own brothers. Yeah, Joseph out. Joseph is out. Oh man. But yeah, I put the StreamYard link. If nobody hop on, man, I'm gonna get up off of here. But I just wanted to give y'all a little heads up of what I'm gonna be on this evening. 7 o'clock, around 7 o'clock West Coast time, 10 o'clock East Coast time. Is, you know what I'm saying? That's what y'all need. Just like Muhammad Ali back in the day, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no subliminals. I'm calling out names. Shout out Corrupt. Calling out names. Getting straight at these characters. They know who they are. They know who they know. They know who's next. Just like the feds. Anybody that was on them freak off tapes and shit, they know. They just waiting like, damn, is he gonna say my name this today? Is today the name that the day he gonna call me out? It's coming. It's coming. Don't trip. You know, don't trip. It's strictly the Lord. I intend. I just, you know, I know it's content. I know it's also wisdom and warfare. So, you know, maybe you intend to try to make up before I get around to you or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the Lord gonna put on my heart, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Before I get around to you or whatever. I don't know what the Lord gonna put on my heart.
You gotta turn
it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Before I get around.
Gotta turn your volume down. I hear the delay, the echo.
Gotta turn your volume down.
Okay.
Can you hear me? You can unmute yourself, but can you hear me? Sharmez, hit unmute. Unmute your.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear you. What about me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, can you hear me now?
I hear you. I still hear your
I still get that delay.
Whatever else you listening to.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. So let's figure this out. How about now? How's that?
Yeah, I hear you. 1 2 1 2. Trying to hear. Do I hear myself?
How about now? How's that?
Yeah, I still hear your echo, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But just
first off, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work for over the years. Okay. Ah, man. First off, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work for over the years. Ah, man. You know, very much appreciated. You know, very much appreciated. You know, I've followed you since the early 90s, and you know, you've always been consistent. I've followed you since the early 90s, and you know, you've always been.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Something going on with your feedback. Like you got some other speakers or something in the background. So I'm gonna come back to you. Daryl Jackson said we can be too forgiving. Nafisa said mute the cast. Just hit the mute button on the cast. But King Z, salute. Black Mud, salute. Kingdom United TV, salute. H-Town Northside, yeah, oh, definitely. Snoop, Cube, Dre, you know, whoever. Too Short, whoever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really on these youngsters. I don't have nothing really to say against the youngsters, even though that's trash. We know all this young female, masculine female stripper, ratchet, whatever. We know it's trash, but it's not their fault. That's not a trash that's their fault. That's a trash that they was programmed with because our generation sold them out. Our generation is responsible for this generation of female rap trash and this generation of you know, little sliders or drill rappers and, you know, all this, you know, super self-destructive. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah. But my section is the West Coast. So I'm holding my West Coast peers that I'm personally witnesses of accountable and responsible, especially because they, in 2024, almost 2025, is choosing to publicize and promote more weakness on a global scale. Like, you know what I'm saying? To make it really look cool to where you're going to be squadding up with political candidates. I mean, presidential candidates. You're going to squad up to help promote Planned Parenthood, you know what I'm saying? Help promote, you know, making it feel cool and okay to get rid of your unborn precious souls. Because that's what strip club, and that's what all this little, you know, lust and it's promoting that. It's the end result is pregnancy or disease, right? The end result is unwanted pregnancy and disease, right? What else comes from that? There's a love connection. Does a marriage come from promoting that? What comes from that? Healthy, God-fearing family comes from that. What comes from that? Even if you're trying to call it comedy, what comes from that? Yeah. That's how you know you're getting through to the demons. Because if you over here, you know, that's for the little trolls that you missing. Some of the people is missing. I catch them though. I'm blocking them. I'm blocking them. But that's why it's wrath. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying gladly, so joyfully and joyously, because I represent the frustration that all of us had to endure. Getting flexed on and flossed on, you know what I'm saying? Getting mocked, getting disrespected by your own so-called celebrity successful peers. Yep. So I don't think David was real known. I don't think David was real famous and influential and known until he knocked off Goliath's dome. until we got Goliath dome, then y'all understood him better. Y'all understood what y'all was playing with better. It wasn't until dome came off. Once he knocked down your giant idol, then you understood. Then you're gonna see him a little clearer. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this represents. This YouTube. I'm a little YouTube David. That's all. Just one of them. Holding down my section of Goliaths. You know what I'm saying? Got him in my little slingshot sight. Or this kind of slingshot. All it takes. Calling them out. Because you can't respond. You can't respond because I don't just stand alone. I'm not, even though it's just one voice talking, I don't just represent myself. So since y'all had y'all back up in y'all army, which is the army of Satan, and his media, his propaganda, his corporations, we got an army headed by God, his Christ and Messiah. But it's an army of real pro-righteous teachers, vicious, righteous soldiers and warriors. Man, wouldn't you want to be in that number when them saints go marching in? I'm saying, I love it. Rob Moses, trashy women have been here from the beginning. Have been where? We're not talking about trashy women. We're talking about our women. I don't care about no other women. We're talking about our women. Have our women been trashy from the beginning? I don't care what Marilyn Monroe and none of them pink milk and magnesia's been doing. I don't care about them. This is about us. You know what I'm saying? So, but hop on instead of any comments, instead of typing, I should say. Anybody you know, ain't feeling me or disagreeing with me, there's the StreamYard link. Hop on with me live. Give me a piece of your mind. Put me in check. Because I'm coming for your idols. I'm coming for your heroes. Smashing your heroes in public. Yeah. I'm going to be the greatest of so-called haters and bitter haters who, you know, mad because his rap career or something didn't ever blow up or whatever they be saying, like comparing me with my rap peers. Why your rap peers never say that? Why your heroes never say that about me? Y'all might say that. Why you can't get your rap heroes to say anything like that about me? They can't say I ain't no factor because I can pull the receipts and show how recent, you know, they get at me for other reasons or for other things or favors or whatever. So you can't say that. Why can I get at them, but they can't get at me? Why they don't respond to me when I get at them? Yeah. Either they a coward, right? Or they guilty. They either a coward or they guilty. In some cases, they might be both. Either they a coward or they guilty. Yeah, I got to do my own little wrenching right here. Because, you know, they send out the super trolls. Elmatic, you got to keep your eyes open. There's a whole lot of super trolling going on. But let me see. What is that? It's on Facebook. Oh, Facebook. I'm gonna get you up off of there on Facebook. Mm-hmm. That's incredible. Social media is gasoline. Salute, Keith Yancey. Yeah, there's enough of us alive that remember the 80s and the 90s to know the truth. Some guys have their beliefs, but we are witnesses. I'm definitely a witness. I'm a star witness of this rap game, especially these West Coast people who have become the most popular or famous rappers in the world. So the two top famous rappers, most famous is Snoop and Jay-Z, right? Snoop and Jay-Z, and then right under them is like maybe I'm talking about Black is of my generation. Snoop, Jay-Z, Cube, Too Short, you know, they mostly from the West Coast. So you know, I got to call it what it is. I don't know how many days I got, right? Why wouldn't I? Just think about that, man. Why wouldn't David get at Goliath? Why wouldn't Joseph get at Pharaoh? I mean, with Pharaoh too, or at his brothers and them that left him for dead and all that. Like, why? You know, it's not even a bitter thing. It's just a principle. It's principality, Smokey. That's all. That's all. Y'all will see, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all will see shortly just how quickly every day that go by, TMZ, CNN, all these people that, you know, that's reporting, they're trying to set these dudes out. They want them to get ate up and consumed, and they want people like me to focus, you know, on this and that because they're trying to have distractions. So that's why I only talk about this a little bit. I can go hard on it thoroughly, but I try to balance it with setting out the real Satans, the real people that's behind the whole rainbow movement and the government and the Kamala Harris thing. You know, the real Satans. That's the real people that I want y'all to focus on. But the people that agree to be distractions, agree to be tools and slaves and instruments for them to distract you, to make you party and drink and smoke and have fun. I just wanted it to be fun again. And your ego, push ego. Yeah. I'm on you. ammonia. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the chemical ammonia. You know, time to burn something. Yeah, West Coast. My section, my zone that I was sent to is the West Coast. Once my yard is cleaned up, once this trash get took out from my yard, my section, and then yeah, maybe I'll, you know, join up with somebody from other sections or whatever, other districts, and help them take their trash out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, I'm just telling you. Let me see if I can do this one more time. I'm gonna play this one more time, non-stop. Bobby Tropical, I see you. One more time, and so y'all give y'all full context.
We can say a devil cat out there, a devil element, a devil we could call most any grafted thing a devil, you see. But actually when we say Satan, we mean a man or a people that their wickedness is not, say, confined to themselves. It spreads, and the others is affected by their wickedness.
Look at how wicked you are. Liars and thieves, you. Murderers and gamblers and homemongers and freaks and fornicators and adulterers. This is you. My own flesh and blood. You have been made devils. The church don't have no power to straighten you out with your freak self.
So is he talking way worse than Candace Owens has ever talked about black people? Y'all got such a problem, so-called, allegedly, with Candace Owens because she talks so bad about her own people. She don't talk worse about her own people than the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Farrakhan and Malcolm X and us. Yeah, that's why y'all call us haters and bitter and all that, because we talking about your heroes. We talking about all the things you love, all the weak, wicked, mischief, lusts, and addictions that you love. We smashing it. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Candace Owens ain't got nothing on it. We the King Kongs of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Coke using, reefer smoking, pill popping, heroin shooting self. You a damn devil. Somebody gotta straighten you out.
You a damn devil. You know the devil is of no value. Somebody got to straighten you out. What kind of straightening out would it take to straighten out devils? You ain't never heard Candace Owens talking that reckless. You ain't never heard Candace Owens saying that. But we saying it, and so now what? Now what?
You are such wicked people today, black people, that you have no more love and respect for God, for yourself, for your mother, for your father, for your elders, for your own life. You yourself enjoy. You enjoying yourself.
Why was it important for It's My Ego to have such a visual to it, like such a video?
I wanted to have fun. I wanted to bring fun back to hip hop, I
wanted to have fun. That's fun. Who is that fun for right there? That's fun for Satan. That's fun for the bloodsuckers of the poor. That's fun for the people that have been manipulating and abusing and exploiting our women, especially. How's that fun? Who is that fun for? Well, that's what the fans want. What fans? What fans want that? Why you ain't giving the fans what they need? Why you ain't leading the fans? Why are you following the fans? Are you a leader or a follower? Well, I'm a follower when it's convenient. I follow what the fans want. But then I'm a leader. I started this gangster shit, and it's the motherfucking thanks I get. Now, that's called a hypocrite. That's called a clown, a punk. That's called a devil or a Satan, because now you trying to weasel and wiggle out of like a politician. You ain't never going to apologize. Never heard you apologize. So it is what it is. EP.
Fans want.
EP.
Peace.
Peace to you, my guy, bro. What's good?
Yeah, calling in live from Florida after the hurricane.
Yes, sir.
By way of New York. And we ready right here. We ready. Yankees versus Dodgers. Yeah, we here.
What's your thoughts on the subject?
I have many thoughts on the subject, brother. I want to say this first. The whole wave, see, the thing about it is I see you representing the West Coast. And, you know, us here in the East Coast, well, I represent the planet first, but I represent the Mecca, New York.
What's your thoughts on the subject?
What's the subject?
That's the subject. Peace to you, my brother. I'm gonna get back to you. Because I kind of keep it rolling. So yeah, we gotta stick to the topic. My rich and famous rap peers are weak. That's the topic. I don't know whoever just hopped on, or you know, if you're just now tuning in, you can look at the description, you can look at the title, look at the description. That's what we're talking about. And if I'm saying that means West Coast Cam. I'm from the West Coast. I'm a veteran, rap, hip hop, whatever you want to call it, veteran, member of the nation for 34 years. So I'm specifically, you know, topic content is specific. Just played video context of what I'm talking about. This has to do with real life, not sports, not playing, you know what I'm saying, not partying. This has to do with warfare. It has to do with consciousness, 5%, you know, waking up the blind, deaf, and dumb on this specific subject. So that's where we at with it. And if nobody else wants to hop on, you know, here go the link again. If nobody else wants to hop on, then I'm coming back on and at 10 p.m. East Coast time, 7 p.m. West Coast time. So I'll be back on greed. I mean, Gloria Easton said greed. It's about money. Well, yeah, it says the love of money, but what does money even represent? Money represents something, because money by itself is of no value. It's worthless. It's just a piece of paper or it's digits or whatever. It represents something, right? So, Sugar, remember when going pop or crossing over where the industry liked you was seen as a shortcoming, right? Remember EPMD's, the crossover, Ice Cube's radio, Ice Cube's stay true to the game, be true to the game when he was dissing MC Hammer and all that. But now you more MC Hammer than Hammer. You doing the same things. I mean, you know, things change, people change, right? That's why, like, I try to just show the example of switching up versus not switching up. Those here, you know, we don't switch up. We don't change up. We don't change because the trends change or because the fans want something different. All right, well, go somewhere different. You're not getting nothing different over here. You're getting law. You're getting righteous knowledge of self-discipline, morality, righteous warriorism. You getting up-to-date warfare here. I don't know what you're going to get from your rap leaders. You know what I'm saying? You seeing what you get from them. You getting all kind of switching up, all kind of changing stories, changing leaders, changing styles, changing groups and homies and cliques and friends. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, this is my opinion. I don't know, man. My opinion. I mean, you can if you're a real general, if you're a real warrior, you can tell a real general and warrior by his soldiers. What condition are your soldiers in? Do your soldiers love you? If they do, why do they love you? What is y'all bond? What is the glue that keeps y'all together? I know that, you know, some people say feed. I mean, not greed. Yeah, greed. I think she said greed. You gotta deal with the niggas that I feed. The niggas that you feed. So you calling them your sons, your boys? You know what I'm saying? It's just such God complex ego stuff. Like I would never tolerate that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can see why, you know, especially with the Cube, you know, this Snoop, Dre, the whole Eazy-E, that whole clique, Tupac, Suge, like my whole West Coast section, I'm qualified to speak on all of it, on every one of them. Right? So if you're going to say that you feeding another man, and that man is letting you tell people that you feed him, Grease, you got to deal with the niggas that I feed, that you feed. The niggas that you feed? All right. Them same ninjas that you feed will turn you over. So many times, man. I'm gonna tell it. I'm just gonna set it up right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time for things to get exposed. It's time for things to get exposed. It's time for people to be exposed. And I be trying to be real careful because, you know, I ain't squeaky clean. I got dirt, but I don't mind my dirt to get exposed. Like I don't mind comparing dirt. Once you sign up for this, you already know what shit. Somebody if you got dirt on you, somebody gonna try to air your dirt out. That's cool. Let's compare dirt. Because my dirt ain't nowhere like this dirt, like these guys' dirt. My dirt is like soap, damn near to most people. But I got dirt. But I don't mind you airing it out. I dare you to try to air it out. Because that's gonna give me the full green light. You don't want to try to go too much in the air and nothing out with me. Because I'm gonna go all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick say, since we always said people always got Kendrick in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell no lies about me, or don't even tell no truth. If there's some truths I don't know about, because I'm gonna tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth about you. And that's the worst nightmare. Coming from somebody like me, a solid, serious soldier, you know what I'm saying, what my track record is and what my affiliations is, you don't want that. You should have helped. Should have helped the FOI when you had the chance. You should have helped Farrakhan, for real. Not with money. Should have helped him with just cleaning up your image. Helped him by cleaning your image up and then influencing the people that love you to clean their image up. But no, y'all chose to do something else. So it ain't got shit to do with money. Ain't no prostitutes over here. His greatest desire was for you to clean your own life up, clean your own family life up, because all of us watching would have saw that. But no, y'all chose something else. So it's time for what comes with that. Yeah. So it's wartime, right? So nobody is going to just keep that in mind. Nobody is going to agree. Not nobody. Everybody is never going to agree with war and wartime and what has to be done in wartime. The casualties that come from wartime. You know, do you know how to carry the burden of sending somebody out to lose their life, to sacrifice their life? Y'all don't know nothing about that. It sounds good. Everybody wants to sound like a general and a chief and a don and all that, a warlord and all this warlord. You ain't never sent nothing. You ain't never did nothing. Because you too happy-go-lucky. You too goofy. If you really had something under your belt or something on your soul, you wouldn't even be in this game. You wouldn't even be in this game. You would be, you know, where the real war is at. So everybody, you know, it's time to see what the real look like. Everybody hears these loudmouth people claiming that they gangsters and warriors and warlords and bosses and all that. But the real ones you don't hear from. You can look at the pink people, the people that's really empowered should tell you that, should teach you that. Y'all just start learning who their names is because Farrakhan and the nation been airing them out. You didn't even know who the bosses' names are. You don't even know who the real warlords' names are because real warlords don't get down like that. Actors get down like that. Actors want to be known as a warlord. Arnold Schwarzeneggers and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyway, it's an hour and my family right on time. So I'll be back. 7 o'clock West Coast time, 10 o'clock East Coast time, campaign trail. We gonna get on part 2 of this. Peace.